What's going on? So it's NBA draft night, and the NBA draft tonight is getting about one of the few times I can say, because it doesn't happen that often, but dare I say it's getting almost as rival in the NFL draft. Now, the NFL draft got the most hype of any sport, period. Period. It's not even close. Like their pool parties, tailgate parties, all that. The NBA draft, you can kind of sort of think 84, 96, 03. Somebody comes out, you know where you were, you can remember it. There's a few classes. You can pretty much say a handful of classes. This year, obviously, with Zion, but you got Ja and then you got RJ. So top three picks are kind of like locked and they got expectations. And after that, you got some interesting pieces. But more importantly, what people are really looking at is who's going to get the jump off from trades, the player movement, what's going to happen, the saga, the whole, what's going to happen. A film within a film. We all know Zion Williams is going top dog, and the hype machine is on. Our ESPN is jock rolling him hard. I mean, they riding him like he could win a Kentucky Derby, and I don't even know if Zion Williams can get on the horse, but they riding him hard. Believe that. We'll see. Because I always say, with no matter how talented you are, it's systems. There's only a few guys I've ever seen that play pro ball that their instincts and their talent, their greatness without, certain formations and stuff that they were able to do what they based on what they did. We'll see though. But in college, he was definitely balling. We'll see how it turns out in the pros. I wish my Heat were getting something better. I don't know. And then Pat Riley them up to something. I can't say what it is, but we'll see. We'll see. But looking at the landscape, the draft's gonna be one thing. The deals and what's going on after are gonna be another. So, a lot of compelling storylines to await. What's going to happen with the fate of some teams and the health? There's a lot. And best believe that the Kevin Durant injury during the finals postseason flipped this whole, because I still think the top three would still been the same, but trades and moves and everything that you're seeing that made hype and draft night and hype night even more. Kevin Durant is just right now, and I don't care because some people want to ride on LeBron. No, Kevin Durant is still the best player in the NBA, and he's the most important player still going to the NBA. But I'm gonna tell you for a couple reasons. Not only when he's healthy, you saw what happened in Game 5 when he's healthy, but also his impact right now as we speak right now, what happens with the moves impacts a lot. The balance of power, the shift. Yeah, he may be out for a year. We don't know how long what's gonna happen. But bet your bottom dollar he come back, and what happens is a reflection of his impact. Best believe. So we'll see how it all plays out. But yeah, NBA draft night, the hype machine is in full effect. It's in maximum overdrive. And I haven't, Zion is getting even more to us because when LeBron came out, there wasn't social media at the time. You know, shoot, you barely had you had LimeWire and you had um um a few spots up at that time. Yahoo was around, but you didn't have nothing like this. MySpace wasn't even quite in full effect. It was around, but it was still like wasn't it's the thing. Napster. Yeah, you didn't have what you got. So LeBron, as big as he's been in the social media era, during it, he wasn't part of it. Wasn't He just missed the cut of it being him exclusively. Whereas Zion, that's all. That's what's up. So it shows you even and in between their draft night, which is 16 years apart, but the gap. But that's how time what's evolved right now. So it's gonna be very telling with Zion how that all plays out. But again, draft night should be pretty interesting. There'll be a lot of hype, a lot of boosters, a lot of barking. We'll see how much bite is there when time unfolds. And of course, you can't really go by draft night because my boy D Wade was picked by the Heat back in '03. And obviously LeBron was picked ahead of him, but Darko Milicic was picked, before. And see, D Wade slid, and then Miami got him. He got him, and he turned into a legendary best player in he history. But you see, you don't always see those things because Bosh went to Toronto. Don't always see how that gonna turn out. Back in '96 when Kobe Bryant was number 12 by the Charlotte Hornets and then ended up getting traded for Vlade Divac. You don't know. There's always that sleeper pick. See, that's what the NFL has it over, especially over the NBA, because the NBA, if you consider top 2 or 3 pick, you pick. A lot of times these cats can turn out to be busts, and you just don't know. There's a jewel in there, but usually the NBA always thinks we got to get it top 5, top 10. NFL, pardon me, Tom Brady won 99, Russell Wilson late round. That's the difference. Is there a steal later on that turns into a jewel? Time will tell. Will the NBA ever catch up to that? But we'll see. Anyway, that's the NBA draft night. That's my take about it. The hype, the hoopla, and the unknown. Feel free to leave your comments. Tell me what you think. Are there any draft steals that you see going down? Hit that like button and subscribe. And I'm shooting some hoops. I'm out. Breeze.